And if they didn't call you sweetness, and if they didn't call you niceness, how about sugar dumpling? Well, I guess they didn't call you nothing now. Hey y'all, welcome to the channel. So today we'll be talking about the top 5 most complimented fragrances in his collection. If that's something that interests you, keep watching. So before we get started with the video, I just wanted to introduce myself. My name's Roxanne, and this is Roxanne's Retreat. If this is your first time joining me, thank you and welcome. If you've been here before and you decided to come back, big up your whole self. I truly appreciate your continued love and support. So before we get into the fragrances, them that bring all the girls to the yard, let's talk about my lip. So my lip combo today, I have Teddy, and this is from MAC. It's like a dark brown lip liner. And then for the lips itself, I have a frost lipstick, and it's called Flesh Moroccan. It's right here. So it's not doing too much. It's just like a really pretty frosty kind of burgundy red. I don't typically wear frost lipsticks, but I just decided to throw this on today. Now for my scent of the day, I have Kilian Rolling in Love. I love this red bottle. You can't deny that it's sexy. So this is like a almondy, powdery, sweet fragrance. That's how I would describe it. It opens with some almond milk, and I know there's musk mallow in there. And in the mid, there's some iris. That's where the powderiness is coming from. And in the base, there's some vanilla and tonka bean. So that's where the sweetness is coming from. So it is like a sweet, powdery kind of almond vibe. That's actually what it is to me. Now, not gonna lie, this is not the best performer. This gives me about 4 hours on the skin, and I typically overspray. And if I want to smell it for more than 4 hours, I just walk with a decant. I have like a travel size that I could, put into my purse and top off after it kind of fades away. So my scent of the day is Kilian's Rolling in Love. Okay, so let's jump into the fragrances. So the first fragrance I have here, it's from Versace, and it's Versace Eros Parfum. This is the bottle. I like the bottle. It's pretty cool. Now this right here, so it opens with mint. There's some green apple and lemon, tonka bean and geranium in the middle. And in the base, there's some Madagascar vanilla. So I'm going to spray some more. So it's like really, it's aromatic, but it feels kind of clean also. So it's clean, kind of aromatic. It's like a nice everyday fragrance. And this is one of the ones, for some reason, he gets tons of compliments when he wears this. Everywhere. Grocery store, gas station, just name it. But this is like for the laid back, again, just kind of running errands kind of vibe. That's what this fragrance gives me. But it has some depth in it. Because also in the base, there's some oak moss. So it's not like sweet. The vanilla doesn't make it overly sweet, but yeah, there's some sweetness, but that oak moss, I think it just really kind of grounds it, kind of gives it like a greenish kind of vibe. So yeah, this is one of his most complimented fragrances. This is a designer fragrance, and it's Versace Eros Parfum. All right, next up, I'm going to start laughing right now because next up, although he gets compliments, tons of compliments on this fragrance, I'm not one of the people that compliments him on it. It's just not my vibe. So this one is Tom Ford's Black Orchid. Me cannot do this fragrance. There's something about this fragrance that just drives me insane and not in a good way. So let's give it a little spray, not too much because this thing is a beast. Look at my face. It is like a warm, spicy fragrance. It has so many notes. There's so many notes in the fragrance. I know we're going to pop it up on the screen for you to see, but in the top, I know there's some gardenia and some ylang ylang, which I don't get at all. All I get is like spicy. There's a little bit of florals in here too. Jasmine, but I don't get that either. There's Mexican vanilla or Mexican chocolate, I think. Yeah. So this fragrance, I definitely have to be in the mood to smell it. But it's one of those fragrances that's beast mode. It's going to last and last and last. And for me, it seems like it lasts forever. Maybe because I don't really like it. Men and women wear this a lot. And he gets compliments from both men and women when he wears this. And when people say, oh my God, what are you wearing? It smells so good. And I'm like, please check your nose. Check your nose. But this fragrance is one of the fragrances that's really polarizing. There are people that this is their ride or die. A lot of women wear it also. Ride or die. And there are people like me that, you know, I really have to be in the mood to smell Black Orchid by Tom Ford. So, you know, most people, it's really deep and it's dark and it's sexy, but it's not the deep, dark, sexy that I enjoy. So again, this is one of his fragrances that he gets lots of compliments from. Just the compliments are just not coming from me. Okay. Tom Ford, Black Orchid. All right, so next up, we have another fragrance that he gets buku compliments when he wears, but you know, it's one that I also have to I have to be in the mood for it, and it's By the Fireplace by Maison Margiela. Now, this fragrance is one of the ones that you either love it or you hate it. And you know what? I'm in the middle. I don't mind it. I think I like it better in the dry down. So let me spray a little bit. So it opens with cloves, and I should like the cloves, right? Spice Girl. I should like the cloves. But it opens with cloves, and then there's some pink pepper. In the middle, there's some chestnut and gaiac wood. And in the base, and that's the reason why I think I enjoy the dry down more so than the opening, there's that vanilla. So look at the juice, right? When he bought this, the juice was not this color. It was a lighter juice. But with all vanilla fragrances, as it sits, the juice gets darker and darker and darker. And the vanilla is just a little bit more pronounced. So yeah, this is when I enjoy it. Like, again, a lot of men and women really, really like this fragrance. To me, it's super literal. It smells like you're sitting by the fireplace. And I think that's, you know, that's what Maison Margiela does. It gives you like, you know, scent memories and scent situations. But yeah, it's like you're sitting by the fireplace, roasting marshmallows, smelling like this. That's what it smells like. One more spray, just one more. Yeah, and I just definitely prefer the dry down. It's smoky, it's sexy, and sweet all together. But I like it when it comes down to the sweet part. So that's Maison Margiela's By the Fireplace, another one of his compliment snatchers. All right, so next up, we have a fragrance that I actually enjoy. I mean, the last two I had to be in the mood for, but this one, I can smell this all the time. So this is Mer and Tonka, and it's by Jo Malone. It is a very sexy, aromatic, and there's some sweetness in it. So it opens with lavender, and in the middle, there's myrrh. You know, myrrh that they brought Jesus Christ, you know, myrrh, right? And in the base, there's that vanilla. So it's aromatic again, that lavender, the myrrh, and then there's the sweetness in the dry down. It's super, super sexy to me, but it's not overly, you know, sexy. It's like that guy again that he's not fully aware of how sexy he is. You know, he's just cruising through the airport, you know, He's probably on a Zoom call, just walking through which airport is he go? Miami International. And he's headed to France. Yep, he has a business meeting in France. And this is what he smells like. I don't know what he's driving, but he's in first class for sure. Yep, this is my guy wearing Mer and Tonka. Compliment snatcher from both ladies and men, because I wear this sometimes, but it lasts about 7 hours on my skin, and I think for him the performance is probably a little bit better because he gets way more compliments when he wears this than I do when I wear it. He also has the body lotion or the body cream, and when he wears them together, that just really really blows it all up. But yeah, Joe Malone's Mer and Tonka, another one of his compliment snatchers. All right, so in my opinion, I have saved the best for last. This is one of my most loved fragrances on him. What I'm speaking of is the number one, the number one panty dropper of all times, and it is Oud for Greatness by Initio Parfums. What more can I say? I'm going to give it a little spray. Where is the spray? Oh, there it is. Blind. Just a little spritz. I don't need more than that. Now this fragrance, and I know I have a thing for that mixture of saffron and oud, but this opens with saffron, there's nutmeg, and then there's lavender. That's the opening, right? In the middle, there's oud. And in the base, there's patchouli and musk. What more can a girl ask for? This is perfection. Perfection. A lot of women wear this. I don't think I could pull this off because it's super masculine. I mean, I can't smell this on me. I don't think I could pull it off. I'm too much of a girly girl. But him, Oud for Greatness by Initio. No words. No words. Now, this guy right here, the guy wearing Oud for Greatness, he has his own soundtrack as he walks. When I get that feeling, I want a sexual healing. Yep. That's what's playing every time he walks. That is what you hear because the sillage, the projection, the utter sexiness this fragrance brings. Unmatched in my opinion. Initio Parfums, you done did it. You done did it. Fellas, listen and listen good. Get yourself a bottle of Oud for Greatness from Initio Parfums. I'm not going to lie. No words. No words. This is sexy. Sexy. Did I say sexy? Yeah, that's what this is. Just oozes masculinity. It's just a vibe. It's a whole vibe. Yep. And I love it. I love it on him. And this is the number one compliment snatcher in his collection. Oud for Greatness by Initio Parfums. All right, so we've come to the end of the video. I hope you really enjoyed it. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. If you haven't already subscribed, please consider subscribing. And while you're down there, hit that notification bell. Make sure the bell turns gray so you'll be notified every single time I upload. On this channel, we'll be discussing fragrances, beauty, lifestyle, and anything else we feel like talking about. And of course, as you can see, I always include the fellas. So again, please let me know in the comments below if you enjoyed the video, if any of these fragrances, something that you plan on picking up based on my description. Let's talk in the comments. All right, well, thank you for joining me. Hope to see you in the next one.